Hey guys, James John here, co-founder of MOBB. Other co-founder is Frank Morelli, who's the author of the MOBB Diet. As you know, we're trying to build a brand. And what we've done is we've started getting some emails here and there. And people are asking questions. So I've decided to do 3 questions every once in a while, and I'll do my best to answer them. My fiance, she's going to be the one reading them off. And go ahead, ready.
Okay, so how did you and Frank Morelli, the author of the MOBB Diet, meet and decide to get this book self-published?
Okay, that's pretty easy. So, as we all know, I went to federal prison, so did Frank, and we got ourselves down to a camp. Frank was in FDC Philly, which is a pretty rough area, and I worked from a medium down to a low, down to a camp. We both met in the kitchen, we were working, and Frank is in his 60s at the time, and I'm young, and I like to work. That's what I've always done. I have a lot of energy. We're working in the kitchen, we're doing dishes together, and Frank would do the job of multiple people. And I was like, dang. Well, we started talking, and he liked my energy, and he told me he was coming up with this book that he wanted to get published. So we were in the kitchen, working our butts off, and he said I had the energy and the drive to get something going. And he wasn't wrong. You know, I'm always down to do something, especially if it could produce something that's going to take care of my family. So we're working along, he's telling me his ideas, and then we used the library space, and Frank started getting his stuff typed. He hand wrote everything. He started getting typed, and then I started creating design for the MOBB logo. We started putting things together, and this was a few years ago, about 2.5 years ago. And now that we're both out and we're doing really good, we found a graphic designer from My 2 Cents Design, and they took our ideas and they made it actuality. And we've got sourced it really nicely to where we're going to be ordering soon. They will be available May of 2023, and we're going to get these in everybody's hands, and we've designed a bunch of products as well. So we met in federal prison, and we are out now doing excellent, and yeah, that's how we met.
Okay, so the next question is, did Frank ever cook for you while you guys were in?
Yeah, so we were working in the kitchen, and I actually never knew how noodles were made. Frank made gnocchi. He took the noodles, used like flour and butter and all the little ingredients, salt, and he made the gnocchi by hand, and he put it in a big pot, and you put the noodles in there, and then they float when they're done. He made the gnocchi, and then he made it 2 different sauces. All the inmates loved it, and then the staff were asking questions about it. The COs, the correctional officers, and then they all started leaving the kitchen with plates, and he was calling other COs, and they were coming and leaving with plates. So what he knows is genuine and real, and they all absolutely loved it. So yes, I've had the gnocchi that Frank Morelli has made.
Okay, and then the last question we'll go over today is, bottom line, what is all this for, and what are you guys trying to accomplish?
Okay, so what we're trying to accomplish is, everybody in the world, everybody on earth has gone through something. Some people handle it better than others. I covered all my feelings and emotions up with drugs. I used drugs and used them, and I didn't want to pay for them because they're expensive. And so I started finding people that used the same drug as I did, and started finding people that had it, and I would distribute to them. I got in trouble for distribution of drugs. And when I did that, I went to prison. And I just never really loved myself and never had an inner peace. I want to be able to get people to get the epiphany quicker in life. This is just a start. This is our first product. Then we have our products to go with it. But eventually I want to get a blog. I want to get self-awareness, and I want people to be free of their addictions and be able to live life on life's terms instead of covering everything up and not being able to function right in society. We want to turn sour lemons into lemonade. We want to make, the world a better place with full of peace and just, have a better life. And we do that through health, diet, nutrition. We have a bunch of other directions we want to go, but right now this is the main focus. And we love our people that are following us, and we love all the questions, and we want them to keep on going. So if there's anything you ever want to, ask, email. It's james.mobb@outlook.com. It's the best way to get a hold of me, or james@ourmobb.com. Either one's fine. And follow us on all social media and at ourmobb_official, and we'll get with you. Thank you. I appreciate it.